On the African savanna, the sun hangs in the sky like a glowing ember. Scorching winds sweep across the land, testing the endurance of every living creature. Yet, in the midst of this harsh wilderness, a ribbon of water winds its way like silk through the golden desert. This is the Mara River. It makes no noise. It flows slowly, almost invitingly. But beneath those murky waters lies the realm of deadly predators. Welcome to the territory of the Nile crocodile. The river flows through Kenya and Tanzania, forming part of the world-famous Serengeti Masai Mara ecosystem, one of the most ancient and pristine on Earth. The riverbank is calm. A herd of impalas approaches, stepping quietly across the sand. Overhead, oxpeckers preen each other's feathers. In the distance, the call of elephants drifts on the wind. But beneath those murky waters, a long shadow glides silently along the riverbed. Skin as rough as ancient stone, colored to blend with the mud. Only the eyes break the surface. Still as two pebbles, the Nile crocodile, over 16 feet long, weighing more than half a ton, is a master of concealment. It can lie motionless for hours, even days. Its heartbeat slows. Its breathing is so faint, it barely ripples the water. All of this for one perfect moment. The impala is a vigilant creature. They live in herds, ears always pricked, noses tasting the wind. But in the unforgiving dry season, water is essential. And today, the river is the only meeting place. A female leads the way. She steps to the water's edge. Slowly, her gaze sweeps across the opposite bank. Nothing seems out of place. Beneath the surface, in the shadows, the crocodile opens its jaws, a bite with the greatest crushing power in the animal kingdom, strong enough to shatter bone in an instant. It doesn't need to see. It can feel every tiny vibration on the water's surface. The crocodile is in no hurry. It waits as the impala lowers its head to drink. One sip, two, more impalas crowd in, their movement sending ripples across the water. Still, the crocodile waits. It knows, strike too soon, and the herd will scatter, wasting precious energy. Water touches the muzzle of the largest male impala. This is the prize worth taking. Rich in meat, packed with energy, enough to feed the crocodile for days. One sudden movement, the crocodile's body coils like a spring beneath the water. Boom! The surface explodes. A massive wall of muscle surges upward, jaws gaping like a steel trap. Water sprays high into the air. The impala herd scatters in panic, but the big male is too slow. Steel jaws snap shut around its leg. Bone and sinew give way under crushing force, locking the prey in place. No roar, no cry from the hunter, only the immense weight dragging the impala into the murky depths. Beneath the surface, the crocodile begins its infamous death roll. Its massive body twists and spins, tearing flesh, snapping the victim's neck. On the bank, the remaining impalas stand frozen at a distance, eyes wide, ears twitching. They know this. River is never safe. As the sun begins to sink, the crocodile drags its kill to a deep, shadowed pool, wedging it beneath its body to feed on later. There's no rush. Its energy-efficient body needs only a few large meals each month. Out on the savannah, life still moves zebras, buffalo, elephants. All will eventually come to the river, and the crocodile will be waiting. The Nile crocodile, a predator that doesn't need to chase, doesn't need to run. It simply waits, hidden, and strikes at the perfect moment. In the wild, victory doesn't always belong to the strongest or the fastest, but to the one who can wait the longest. If you want to keep exploring survival stories from the untamed world, subscribe to Wildlife Documentary Hub. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.